Go ahead and open up All About Hangul to a 5. Alright, 안녕하세요. So if you are here to learn Hangul, today is day 2 of 5 of All About Hangul. Hangul means the Korean alphabet. We learned yesterday that Hangul was created by the King Sejong the Great, and we learned the 10 vowels and the 14 consonants. Today we're going to be talking about how to combine the letters, learning the first Hangul rule, which is when the shape changes a little bit. Great, good to see you, Temi. And Hangul rule, we're going to learn that 5 of the vowels, they go underneath the consonant. Hangul rule number 3, we're going to learn about the iung consonant. It's special because it's silent when it's in the beginning, and it has the sound when it's at the end. And the next rule, the last rule for today, is that Korean is written as like a block of letters. So each syllable gets one block, kind of like stacks of letters. So Hangul gets 2 blocks of letters because it's Hangul, 2 syllables. And at the very end, we'll review the whole chart. If we were to put together all 10 vowels and the 14 consonants together, this is what you will see. You probably saw this in different books and different study materials. It's good to have it and just kind of go through and practice the sounds of the vowels. If you, in the beginning, doing things repetitively could help, and for you to get really used to saying the different vowel sounds and the consonant sounds. All right, so if you are here, anyone was here yesterday? And so today is definitely like a beginner's course again. A little bit less of like phrases or expressions, but more about the Hangul, okay? 네, 감사합니다, Temi, for your response. All right, so let's get started. So this is how you combine the Hangul letters. If we have the G sound, that's the first consonant, right? And then we have the A. It's just simple. Ka, ka, ka. But there shouldn't really be a gap here. This is because I was typing it out. It should just be ka, ka. So I recommend you get this free Google Doc from my link tree, or just have like paper that you can practice on. So the first Hangul rule, this is a very minor one, but letters 기역 and kiuk, they change its shape slightly when written with a vowel. Anyone knew that already? So just like here, as you can see, we have the G, we have A, but when it's used, when it's typed out, you will probably notice that the kiuk slants a little bit like this. Yes, Shivani and Temi, you knew already. Good. So you probably know that this happens automatically because we're typing it, right? So again, this is a very minor thing, but I want you to notice that the letters kiuk, and it would happen for the kiuk as well. They change slightly from a right angle to having more of a slant. But you do not have to do that. It is not wrong, even if you do not change the shape. So some people, just for style, they'll write like this. Ki. Call. Just for style. But many more people, I say more people, make a little slant like this. Okay? Once again, that's a very minor one, but we're going to start with that. Hangul rule number 1. All right, on to number 2. There are 5 vowels that go underneath the consonant when combined to make words. These are the 5. So let's first go through the sounds from the beginning. A, ya, o, yo, o, yo, u, yu, e. These 5, o, yo, u, u, they go underneath the first consonant. This is why if you were to write su in Korean, you would write it like this instead of like this. It's as if the OO is underneath the S, like, right? Yes, so in Korean, u goes under. So if you have a laptop nearby or even in the chat right now, try typing the 시옷 and then u without putting any space in between deliberately. You will see that the second letter, which is the u, automatically goes underneath. Good job, Temi. 네, heart. Great. 잘했어요. So some of you might already know what this means. This means 가수. 가수 means singer. So 가수 would be written like this. We have the g plus a. What do we have? Ka. Ka. And then we have the S sound, but the u goes underneath, right? So it's kind of like having G here, A here, S here, and then O is at the bottom. 가수. 가수. 가수 means singer. Who is your favorite 가수? Maybe you can even type it in Korean in the chat. My favorite 가수. Right before I started, or at the beginning of this live, I was playing NMIX, their new song, High Horse. I really like that song. 가수. Okay, and then the next word is 나무. 나무. Haha, Stray Kids. 네. Stray Kids, very popular 가수, right? 나무 means tree. Oh, Temi, you are very, very close. I think they do 스트레이. They add like a extra E over there. 스트레이. So 나무 is written like this. N sound, A. Na. M sound, and U goes at the bottom. Why does it go at the bottom? Because it's one of the 5 vowels. 나무. So it's kind of like N-A-M-O-O. 나무. 나무. 네, Temi, that's better. But this time, the last syllable, you have to change it back to the J. J. Good. Anyone have a favorite 나무? What is your favorite 나무? Actually, I have one. My favorite 나무 is birch 나무. I think birch 나무 is so interesting looking. It's pretty. Temi, don't cry. It's just a little mistake. Okay, and then practice. Write the following sounds in Korean. So this is your time to shine. Yesterday we were using the other Hangul chart. So if you need the full Hangul chart, you might refer to this one. 네, cherry blossom 나무. That's right. And it's almost the season, huh? So if you use that to try to write these 5 words, go for it. So I'll do it, and then please follow along, or don't look, and then see if you get it correct. Great job, Temi. Banana, we need the B sound. B. A, ba. So we want to think about just the sounds. Ba, na is what we're going to write. Banana. A, ba. N sound. N, a. N, a. Banana. Banana. And in Korean, banana is banana. 바나나입니다. Next word, how do you write he? We need the H sound. Hyut. We need E. Good. E. Easy vowel E. Easy vowel E. He. Same thing repeated. He. 입니다. Good. He. Some people write the H sound here like this. It's the same. Here is the same as this shape here. Okay? So don't get confused. He. And if you're chatting in Korean and you just write this repeatedly, you just type that repeatedly, what does that mean? It's like LOL, right? It's like laughing. All right, number 3, boba. Boba, O-A. Think about the vowel sounds. We need the B. B. And then we need O. What's the O vowel? Let's look up. Which one do you think? It's the first one. O. But it goes underneath. Underneath. O. Po. And then same, but we need the B again, and then we need this time A. The first vowel, 보바. So very close. 네, Temi, the second one, right? 보바. Anyone like 보바? 보바 좋아해요? Okay, next one is Buddha. Only think about the sounds. Don't think about this H spelling here, Don't think about the double D. Just think about the sound, which means it would be like, it would be like B, like boo. Buddha, right? Buddha. Temi, good job. We start with the B. And ooh, we need ooh. Which one is it? Yes, Marilena, good job. Boo. Ooh, but where does it go? Underneath. Boo. Boo. And then we need a D sound. D sound is this one. D. And then we need A, right? The first vowel again. Buddha. Good job, Buddha. Last one, pony. Just think about the sound. Po-ni. Po-ni. Like the Y is like the E, right? Pony. Pony. So close. Okay, we need the p. What's that one? It's this one, the one that looks like a pillar. Temi, good job. P. O, we need O. Which one is it? This one again. And where does it go? At the bottom. 안녕하세요. 포. O. Po. And then we need the N sound. It's this one. N. E. Good, Marlena. Pony. Pony입니다. Pony. Awesome job. So we did banana, 히히, 보바, 부다, pony. If you got that all correct, give yourself a big star or like a smiley face or 사랑해. 네, star. Glad you're joining us. Yes, I will try to also upload the full live on my YouTube channel in case you wanted to check out what was in the beginning. All right, so that was rule number 2. Let's go on to rule number 3. Hangul rule number 3 is all about the consonant ing. Ing. So let's see what I wrote here in this book. Korean words cannot start with a vowel. There must be a what? Consonant letter at the start. For example, the word emu, you know, like the animal, emu cannot start with the E. This is the E vowel in Korean. This one. This last vowel, E. It cannot start with this one. But emu starts with the E sound, right? So if a word does not have a consonant sound at the beginning, kind of like this word emu, what do? You have to use the silent consonant. This is the silent consonant, the ing. So please remember this. This consonant ing is silent, there's no sound, when it's at the beginning of a syllable. This consonant ing gets the sound when it's at the end of a syllable. And just in case you're getting confused, what does a syllable mean? A syllable is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound. Basically, water, it's 2 syllables. Water, water. 2 syllables, water. Inferno is 3 syllables. Inferno, inferno. Like in kindergarten, you know, kids like do clapping. Inferno. So it's 3 syllables, okay? So, for example, these following words have the ing at the start. So, can we try to read it? You might want to have your handy-dandy Hangul chart, this one, near you. So you go over all the vowel sounds. So let's try to read this first one. How do you read this? It starts with the ing. What does that mean? What sound does it make? Yes, Temi, that's good. There's no sound. You pretend that's just no sound. It's silent. Then what do? Yes, you go to the sound. So here we have Good. And then let's go on to the next syllable. What is this again? Silent, right? So kind of forget about it. What vowel? E. Great job. So we have I, 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 I. And you know what I means? It means something. It means a kid. 네. I. Oh, what a cute I. Oh, Temi, yes. Reminds me of I've. So I think you're talking about I've, huh? So then their name, all it needs is a, I'll write it with the black color. B. Ibe. Ibe. That would be IVE, the K-pop group. Good job for making that connection. Anyone know the singer IU? Her name would also start with I, but it would be U. IU. U. 네. IU is very popular. She's also doing great as an actress, right? Okay, let's go on to the next one. How do we read this? It starts with the, that's right, silent consonant. So you pretend it's not there. What sound does the vowel make? Why is it underneath? It must be one of the underneath vowels. Ooh, it's ooh, right? Ooh. So it's kind of like ooh. Good, uyu. Next, silent. What vowel? U. 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 Uyu. Uyu means 우유 means milk. 네. 우유. Good job. Next word. What do we have? Silent. O. This is a vowel. Vowel. Underneath vowel. O. Good. Oi. We have O. And then silent E. Good. Oi. And you know what oi means? Oi. Cucumber. Oi. Oi. And last one for this row. Good job. We have silent. Right? So kind of forget it. What's the vowel then? Just the vowel. It's the y. Y vowel. Y. So we have y. Good job. And then we have silent oo. Oo vowel, right? Oo. So all it is oo. Yo. What does yo mean? Yo. Yo. Fox. 입니다. 네. So there we have it. We have 4 words. We had I, although we started to write I boo and then I you. 우유. 오이. 여우. Okay. This time I'm gonna say these. So I want you to also practice saying the sounds. So 안녕하세요. 네. So the first word we have I. I. And then we have 우유. 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 The mouth shape stays the same. Do you notice? It's just the U, the second syllable has the Y sound. 우유. 우유. And the cucumber? 오이. 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 Try to not do like oe. 아니에요. Just start like this. O. Start 오이. 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 Not oe. 아니에요. Not Americanized vowels, but 오이. 오이. Are you trying it in front of a mirror or like a selfie camera? The last word for fox, yo. Don't say yo. Sorry, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean? It's not yo. 아니에요. Yo. Okay? I, 우유, 오이, yo. How's that? 괜찮아? Are you okay? All right, what other words start with iung? Any other words that start with iung? If you can type it in the chat, I will also help you write it. So I'm going to flip the camera back. And then the next one, we're going to talk about when the iung goes at the bottom, all right? So stay with me. Oh, 안녕. Good job, Tammy. Ice. Oh, yeah, you would write that with the iung, right? Ice. You would go, I'll write it here. I'll write it with a purple. You would go a, I, and then s. Ice. Okay? 네. Okay. Let's go to the next one. It says the following words have iung at the end, right? What sound does it get when the iung, again, iung means this consonant, iung at the end. 네. Tell me, it's almost your bedtime. Good job for studying so hard, right? Okay, so let's practice this. We have the B sound in the very beginning. This is the piup, the one that looks like a bucket of water for the B. 네, great job. It's the sound, right? Piup. And then we have and then we have So what is this like? It's like pang. Whoops. It's like pang. Pang. Yes, like pangchan. Pang. Don't say bang. Say pang. Pang. Good. Then what would be the next one be? The only difference, do you notice? It's the first letter. Right? So it's the S sound. S. Sang. Good. Don't say sang. Don't focus on the English alphabet. Just focus on the Korean. We're using this just to refer to it, right? So it's sang. Sang. Let's learn the meaning. What does pang mean just by itself? Pang. Anyone know? It means room. Ooh, good. Yes, K-pop definitely helps you with the learning of the letters, right? That means room. Sang also means something. Sang means award. Sang means an award. So when Stray Kids won a sang, Bangchan probably was very happy. All right, next one. Oh, good job, 대상. Perfect. 대상 means like the big grand award. I love that, Temi. Okay, next one. We have, what's the letter sound? It's the first letter, right? G, g, g. Yes, 아기 means baby. Good job. I'm going to add it to this list right here. What? Ki. 아기 means baby. Okay, so the only difference is the letter right here. So what do we have? G, g, g. Kang. Kang. Right, kang. Don't get stuck on like gang. It's not eng, it's kang. And you know what kang means? Kang means river. If you've been to Korea, you went to Seoul, you probably saw the Han River, Hangang. Hangang. Hangang is also the name of the author, Korean author who won the Nobel Prize in Literature earlier this year. Or was it last year? I think it was last year. Gangnam Style, yes. Good job. Tammy, you're on a roll. Gangnam Style is definitely this one. So Gangnam literally means south of river. River, south. Nam means south. Gangnam. All right, we have two more. So now this one is interesting. It starts with this and ends with it. What do you think? 네, great job. In the beginning, it's silent. So you just skip over to the vowel. What's the vowel? Right? And then at the bottom. So it's ang. It's like ang. Great job. Ang doesn't mean anything, but it kind of sounds like when someone bites on something, like ang, like bite it, kind of like in a cute way. Like ang, bite it, ang. Maybe if there's like a anime or like manga, it might say ang when someone's like biting down or something. Okay, and the last one. Doesn't it look kind of funny? It has iung at the top and iung at the bottom. What do you think the sound is? The syllable. Good job. It's like right? And the only way we can spell out this vowel, I know, you know it's tricky, right? Maybe but don't say like yung. It's just ung. Has a meaning. It means like yes in a very informal way. Informally, very casually. Okay? Yes, informally. Formally, you have to say ne. Ne, right? But means yes in an informal way. All right? So we have those 5. So let's practice saying them this time. All right. So we have 방, 방, 방. And then 상, 상, 상. And Tammy, you said 대상. Perfect. 대상, 상, 상. And then for river, 강, 강, 강. And then for 앙, 앙. And the last one, 응, 응, 응. Not yung. 아니에요? 응, 응, 응. So you can barely hear like the at the end, but that's fine. 응, 응, 응. Okay? You got it? 응, 응. All right. And then we have Hangul rule number 4. That is the last rule. So we're almost done with new information. So when writing in Korean, you probably already figured it out, but each syllable is written as blocks of letters, okay? So we have Hangul, Hangul, 2 syllables, right? So that's why it's 2 blocks. It's like, this is a block, and this is a block. Hangul, Hangul, okay? And then, like hamburger, hamburger, 3, right? Hamburger. Oh, I figured out something new. If I double click, it erases. Wow, I didn't know that. So, Hangul, hamburger, hamburger. 3 blocks. Television, television, television. 4 blocks. This, in English, is just straight across, right? But in Korean, this N sound is at the bottom. See that? So, as you can see, the number of blocks matches the number of syllables. This is when we need to learn 받침. 받침 means final consonant. 받침. So, final consonant, also known as 받침, means the consonant letter that is at the end or at the bottom of a syllable. So, in these words, which one would be the 받침? It would be the sound. This is the 받침. How about in this word? The only 받침 is right here. That's the one. Good. And what does that mean? How do you read this? It's the ch. 이, 친, g. 친구. What does 친구 mean? Good job. Friend. 친구. Next word. Which one is the 받침? I'm going to highlight it instead of circling it. So it's easier to see. It's this one, right? That's the only 받침. Good job. Yes, Ruella. Yes, I will post the full on my YouTube. Computer. Computer. So the only 받침 is the one at the bottom. Good. And what does this mean? Computer. You might be able to guess. Yep, computer. Koreans say computer. The last one, what is a 받침? This case, We have 2. 1, 2. Yes, great job. How do you read this? We have 한, 한식. 한식. Good job. 잘했어. 한식. What does 한식 mean? It means Korean food or Korean cuisine. 한식. Who likes 한식? If you go to a 한식 restaurant, you probably will get a lot of 반찬, right? 반찬 means side dishes. 네. Great. So these are 받침. If this was your first time learning about it, please don't forget this word. 받침 is going to be your keyword of the day. 받침 means final consonant. What is a final consonant? The consonant letter that's at the end or the bottom of each syllable. Each syllable. So today was day 2. Goal of today would be to practice reading and writing the syllables and simple words because we're already learning simple words now, as you can see. Okay? But one thing you should note, we did not go over compound vowels and double consonants yet. So yes, there are a little bit more to the alphabet, compound vowels and the double consonants. So you might come across some letters that don't look familiar. And if you were doing this by yourself and you wanted to know what the answers were for the above, 받침, answers are here. So Ruella, your question, I have a 받침 for 받침. Where does the H come from? Oh, you mean in the word 받침 when it's spelled out? It really doesn't have to be there. Doesn't have to be there. But if you were to write 받침 then like this, some people just associate it more like bat, and 받침 sounds weird. So this H, for some learners, just helps with the pronunciation. 받침 versus 받침. Does that make sense? So this romanization is really unnecessary, but it's just for reference. 받침. Good question. Good. All right, and then the last page of this packet, it just has all the vowels and the consonants together. So why don't we just go over the sounds, okay? Some of you already know this. Make this a practice. So we're going to start. Let's just go this way down from here. So we have ka, na, ta, ra, ma, pa, sa, a, cha, cha, ka, ta, pa, ha. Okay. This time, let's try going across. So we touch all the vowels. So we have ka, kya, ko, kyo, ko, kyo, ku, kyu, ku, ki. How was that? Vowels. Let's skip over to, Let's go through this vowel. So we're going to go down this way, okay? We have ko, no, to, ro, mo, po, so, o, jo, cho, ko, to, po, ho. Yay, Tammy. I'm glad it's getting easier. And then this time, let's try saying... Okay, this S. Sometimes this S, or I shouldn't say S, I should say shiot. Shiot, with some vowels, they kind of throw you off. So let's go over the shiot. We have sa, sha, so, sho, so, sho, su, shu, su, shi. She. It's not C. It's not C, but it's more like she. It's not C. Okay? It's more like she. I think that is something that's important to talk about for the 秀. Okay. And then how about the 应? It would all be silent in the beginning, right? So it essentially is just saying the vowel sounds. Let's go over it. We have a, ya, o, yo, o, yo, u, you, I. Okay? Question, does 기역 change into the sound of kiuk next to certain vowels? I would say when the 기역 is in the beginning of the syllable, learners, they hear kind of like kiuk. It's just because Korean kiuk is not exactly the same as the G, like English G sound. It's not exactly the same. You might hear more like K sound. So it's not necessarily it changes, but the sound system is different. So for you, if you're a native English speaker, you might want to just remember it like that. 기역 in the beginning sounds a little bit closer to a K. Then what happens to kiuk, right? Kiuk is definitely a strong K sound. Definitely a strong K sound for kiuk. This never changes for kiuk. But for 기역, it's like a soft K. Some books say it's a soft K. Does that make sense? So then let's go over that one. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's go over this. So it would be 가, 갸, 거, 겨, 고, 교, 구, 규, 그, 기. Okay? This one, let me flip camera. So the first row, okay? 가, 갸, 거, 겨, 고, 교, 구, 규, 그, 기. So ka, 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 ka. Not ga, not ga, ka, ka. Go straight to the vowel sound. Ka, not ga. Do you know what I mean? Ga 아니에요. Just ka, ka. That's why the 기역 might sound a little bit closer to K. But it's not ka. That's the kiuk. It's not ka, 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 ka. Maybe I'll write it here. So I'm going to write it on here. Just to, so we have what? We have ka, na, ta, right? But if we had, okay? So we have ka, ka. Sounds like Canada? Yeah. Canada, Canada. Okay, ka, 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 ka. If I say it many times in a row, you definitely hear the difference. Ka, 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 ka. But not ga, 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 아니에요. The mouth is very different, right? Ga, 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 ka, 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 ka. Not ka, 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 ka. Does that help? You could maybe also do that with the tigut. What's the similar one with the tigut consonant? This one, right? 네, kind of like laughing. So we have ta, 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 da, da, ta, da, da, ta, 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 ta. Not daw. Daw is like Americanized English DA. I'm writing this backwards. Is this daw? Yay, okay. Daw versus ta. Ta, 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 다, 타, 다다다, 타타타, 다다다, 타타타. Does that help? 타다, 타다. The difference is in, I think it's how, the tongue placement. Da, da, ta. It's more flat. I think Korean tigut is more, my tongue is flatter. Ta. And even for me, it's funny that I'm like paying attention to like the every like minor, whatever is happening. Ta. Yeah. Naturally, this one becomes louder because also right now I'm just trying to emphasize the sounds. There's more energy that takes into the t anyway, the aspirated sounds. Ta, 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 ta-da, ta-da. Okay, what do you think? Does this help? So we have about 10 minutes. I will take any other questions. It could be about what we did today, or it could be something different. Tomorrow is going to be about compound vowels. So we did not do all the vowels. We have the 10 simple vowels here, but some of them, they come together to make compound vowels. So that'll be day 3 of 5, and that'll be tomorrow, okay? So today we went over this. We also went over the iung. Iung was kind of our big topic for today. Iung. So how do you know when to add a space when making a sentence? Oh, good question. You basically add a space between words, just like in English. Yeah. So if you're saying, I love you, I space love space you, right? But in Korean, 나는 space 너를 space 사랑해. Does it make sense? Adrian, do I have to subscribe? Subscribe to what? My TikTok? Or I guess that would be nice, but you don't have to as long as you follow me. Marlena, first timer here. What days and times? So this week is just a little bit special. I did a live yesterday around similar time. Today I'm planning on doing one tomorrow. Sorry to say, but I'm not sure about Thursday or Friday as of now. But the series is going to be 5 days, and I will be sure to upload the full live after each day. Oh, Tammy, great job. 나는 space 너를 space 사랑해. So if you're practicing Korean typing, you probably notice you sometimes don't have to press space, and the letter, the 받침, will just shift over. You probably know what I mean if you just try typing on your own. Okay, glad to hear the time works for you. 네. Double consonants is tomorrow too. So double consonants and compound vowels is tomorrow. 네. Double consonants is not easy, right, for learners? 네. Okay. So any other questions? Let me know. See if you can try to write some Korean words. If this is especially your first time, great job. I say that you should practice memorizing the letters. We definitely have to do that if you haven't done that yet. The 10 vowels and the 14 consonants. Let's see. Question. Would you recommend people going to Korean universities? Sure. And I think these days, universities in Korea, they have so many programs for like short term, like in the summer, like 2 weeks to 4 weeks to like a full summer semester. They have some things where it's during the school year and it's like a short term stay, like a 4-month program or a 6-month program, or even like a year. I think more and more, Korea wants more people to come and actually study at their universities. So there's a lot of incentives, as in like, maybe it's cheaper, like compared to other abroad universities, cheaper when it comes to tuition, room and board and whatnot. And it would be great if you can. Yes, I did upload my yesterday's class on my YouTube channel. I believe my YouTube channel link is under my link tree, which is in the bio, right? Let me know if you don't see it. Yeah, I'm sure there are full semester programs too. There's like if you want to study at a Korean university for like a major, that's an option, of course. And for a full semester too, I'm pretty sure there is. There's so many options. There's so many universities that offer it. I don't know a lot of vocab because I feel stuck. I don't know what to learn after Hangul. So you know Hangul, but you want to like practice. Maybe if you like watching shows, maybe have the subtitles on, but in Korean. Like you're listening in Korean and you're also having subtitles in Korean. So then maybe that way you can practice reading at the same time. What else? Adrian, Linktree. I just assumed if you are on TikTok, you know what that means. You know, like, so on my TikTok profile at the very top, there's a website, there's a URL. You click on it and then it says like Linktree slash Mishim Korean. Or on YouTube, maybe look for Mishim Shim or something. Where are you applying? I'm so curious. Ooh, let me know how it goes. And if anyone wants to eventually work or study in Korea, the company or the school, they might ask for this thing called a topic test score. Topic is TOPIK. Topic. Anyone know topic? It's basically a test. You would take it to show your level of Korean. Korea University Yonsei, yes, great schools. And so those two probably very popular, and just know that there are so many other schools that are a little less known, but they have great programs. Ooh, awesome. Yes. Awesome. Let's see what else. Live goal. Oh, what's a live goal? I also am not that knowledgeable of all these like TikTok stuff. You want to be fluent in Korean and Chinese. Me too. I want to learn Chinese too. I only know like a little bit. Spanish, hablo español poquito. Quiero practicar más, pero es difícil. Difícil? Right? Is that right? Difícil? Ne, sí. Silencio. Oh, a gift that you ask for? Okay, I'll try to look. 네. 두루 책방! Marlena, good job. So 두루 책방 is, I know a lot of students use it. Good. Yes. 두루 책방 does have simple books to read. Good. I think it's free. 네. Gracias. 네. What else? Oh, 감사합니다. Wow. Yeah, see, all these things, I'm pretty sure there's so much more about TikTok that I should know about. Yeah, other schools too. Good. I personally went to the school called Academy of Korean Studies as a part of my graduate program. I was there for 8 months, and basically, so that school though, there's no undergrad. It's only graduate and doctorate. But it was so cool. People from all over the country, they're quite fluent in Korean. They're like studying like Buddhism. They're studying like politics in Korean, but they're not Korean. They're like from the Netherlands. They're from Russia. They're from China, the Philippines. Can you upload words or verbs videos? Are you saying like videos that just kind of go over some words or verbs? Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe like a video that where I say the Korean word and then should I say the definition in English? No. What are some smaller universities you recommend to major at? Smaller or like a little less known? Is that what you're saying? But one thing I would recommend, I think you should still stay in Seoul, because I think Seoul, as in the capital city, Seoul, because there's just more to do. It's easier to get to places. And so while you're there for a short term, right? Yeah, you want to be near a lot of the other places. If I say these are lesser known, those universities might feel offended because they're still very big. But if you don't know these, I could think of Seogang University. There's also Seongyungwan University. There's the Foreign Language University. In Korean, it's 외국어 대학교, but it's Foreign Language Studies University. There's also, or maybe consider going to Busan. Busan is the next big city, but it's closer to the southern coast, right? Busan has great universities there too. So a little less known, but then still like one of the major ones. Yeah, Gyeonghee, also Gyeonghee. There's also Ihwa Women's University. There's Hanyang University. Dongguk University. And then, so Adrian, like, how do you say and write house? Oh, okay. So you kind of want to know how to say it, but also write it, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Yeah. Or I might make that like one of the lives, maybe after all the Hangul, and then I'll just post that. I just like having this feedback like during the live instead of me just making a video just by myself and then uploading it. So, but that's a good idea. Bus and taking the bus, so like verbs. Okay, good. Thanks for all the feedback. Sejong University, great. Great. Yeah. All right. Yes. So, and how do you say bye? You say, there are several ways, but the most standard, you want to be formal, right? So you want to say, 안녕히 가세요. So you can say, 안녕히 가세요 when you're telling the person to leave. Okay. And if you're telling the person to stay and you're leaving, you say, 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. So in this case, I think since we're both leaving, we can say 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. And to say a little bit more fluidly, you can say 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 가세요. Sometimes people just say the last part. 가세요. 가세요. Because they understand what you're trying to say. 가세요. If you're friends and you just want to say, okay, bye, see you next time, like go well, in a very simple way, you can say 잘 가. 잘 가. 잘 가. Or you can say 안녕. 안녕. 안녕, right? 안녕히 가세요, but just the first part. 안녕. 안녕. Or maybe see you next time. This will be our last phrase for today. See you next time. 다음에 만나. 다음에 만나. Next time, meet. 다음에 만나. 다음에 만나. And if you want to make it a little more formal, you add yo at the end. 다음에 만나요. 다음에 만나요. So hope to see you next time because we have day 3 of 5. 다음에 만나요. Bye bye.